That is what happens when your computer gets overloaded from not pre-scanning your files. Too much data. Anyways, what's up? All right. I never get what time it is. I'm here. I figured you'd like that. All right. Well, it was a decent day yesterday. About 3:30. All in all, that's fine with me. Would like it to be a little better. We're off to a good start today, which is welcome. Let me just take a look. We'll get to that in a minute. All right. Chrome, the Solo Theater in Sarasota, Florida. All these people doing this, whatever they're doing in the theater. They're like, look, we're Old English in Florida. 280. I actually think it's kind of a cool card just visually, and I'm surprised that it took so long to sell. When I listed it, there was none other like it. But 280, and I think this is on the free shipping program. Yes, indeed. So, is what it is. Virginia Military Institute dual view banner greetings with some Civil War looking fellers right there. Yeah, 536. This came from the YouTube folks contacting me earlier this year. We've got a risque DM Averill, what we raise in Oregon. I believe the implication here is that they raise dresses in Oregon due to the puddles on the ground. That's just my hot take. Feel free to make your own interpretation, but pretty sure that is what they're saying there. $10. Sold a patch. This 78 Girl Scout Super Cookie Award embroidered patch sold for $11. Teatro Colón, Buenos Aires, Argentina, $6.95. Artist signed Marshall Davis, World War II soldier, saying, "Hey, what about that letter?" Maybe World War I, probably World War II though. No date. Oh wait, maybe there is a date. 42, World War II. Yeah, not World War I. Rainbow Falls in Lake Chelan, Washington. That's out by Spoke Vegas. $4.95. Got a real photo postcard of the Lafayette Elm in Kennebunk, Maine. Sold for $5.95. Sold is some bean harvesting in California. Look, they're harvesting beans. $8.96. Not too shabby. I think this went for $7, if I'm not mistaken. Real photo postcard of the Rivero Pulpito in Toro, Italy. $4.46. Sold a Fugazi poster. This sent out an offer for $80. Somebody took it. Got this from Buys a Lot back in the day. Listed it a couple months ago when I got it home from Burning Man and listed all my posters. When I was in college, there was the girl that I was dating, her roommate. Roommate's name was Maggie, and she had a poster above her bunk that said, "This is not a Fugazi poster." And I had no idea what the fuck Fugazi was until probably 20 years later. This is a Thanksgiving farm scene winchback. This is actually a ripoff of a Tuck postcard that I've sold a couple of times. Sold for $7.15. Actually, I think I may have sent out an offer for $6, but you get the idea. Ended the show yesterday. We showed a bunch of the stuff. Did the unboxing of that box of postcards and stuff. This is what is listed so far. About 27 listings out of there for $200. Got the lot for $1. If you want to see the unboxing, go back, watch yesterday's video. The highlights, of course, this was the Roy Acuff Grand Ole Opry portfolio of songs. It's a postcard folder, but definitely one of the better ones. Put that up for $15. We showed this one yesterday, the postcard folder of Ray R. Myers, the armless country musician. Give you a little better look of some of the stuff in there. So put that up for $35. Make offer. If somebody came in and made me an offer on this that'll make all my money back, I would take it. So my $20, I'd be stoked. And then the first day covers, I did find a Walt Disney one in there, which was arguably one of the best in there. That alone would have been worth $5. There's a John F. Kennedy here as well. That's like $3 or $4. Those were the two best. Outside of that, a lot of $1, $2 ones, even with the letters. The Ayerst variant is a well-known thing, apparently, amongst these types of things. So, yeah, put that up for the whole lot of them for $35. Make offer, same kind of deal. Somebody comes in, makes me an offer that'll make all my money back, I'll probably take it. Not gonna try to squeeze every last nickel out of this. So there you have it. It was, to be clear, it wasn't my girlfriend's poster. It was her roommate's poster. And her roommate's name was Maggie, and she was too cool for school, and in my opinion, kind of a weirdo. But, you know, it was also a Jesuit college, and I had yet to see anything of the fucking world yet. So probably nowadays we'd be cool. Actually, nowadays I'd probably be more likely to date her roommate than I would her. Looks like we got orders coming in still. Still not a difficult shipping day. I like easy shipping days. Nine postcards going out. Definite improvement over the 3 of the previous day. Maggie was the weirdo with the Fugazi poster. The girl I was dating, her name was Stacy. She was from Barrow, Alaska, which is the northernmost city in the United States. Large Inuit population, big whale festivals. Not much else to speak of. In my understanding, I hadn't actually been there. It didn't last long. I believe, if my memory serves correct, I broke up with her when I went to transfer to the University of Washington to join a fraternity. And, you know, the bevy of real college girls that would be available to me at a public university. Or so I thought. I was 17. What are you going to do? And yes, you heard that right. I was 17 in college and already transferring schools to join a fraternity at 17. I believe I was definitely the youngest person in my fraternity at the time. I don't know about historically. I'm sure there's probably... Did I pull that card? I did not pull one of these cards. I'll be right back. R17. Shit, I grabbed the wrong one. Right subject, wrong card. I missed that one. Censored U.S. Army. All right. Postcards out. On to the other stuff. It is storming here. Windy, rainy. Let me catch up. Sorry. Oh, the devil is. I moved it to the living room. I'm gonna be cleaning up in here, so just out of the way. It's coming back. Don't worry. What's up, BB? You know who I hear? Tucker Upper using Fugazi all the time, but incorrectly. Interestingly enough. I've had a couple of those. I usually don't mention those on the channel. I mean, it happens 1 or 2 a month. Open a PIP claim. You'll get the money back in like 2 days. I don't mind those. It usually works out fine. Damn. Well, just sold a painting for $35, paint by number. Another Burke. I think those are going to go out tomorrow. But that puts, where am I at for today now? Definitely over 200. It's been a good morning. $225. Not bad for 8:30. All right. Nice thing about the Fugazi poster is it's already in a tube. Unfortunately, the tube is way too the fuck long. I think, right? No, the tube is exactly right. Literally, all I'm going to do is tape it and ship it. $28. 1 pound. It is definitely not hotter than Satan's taint in here today. It is. Not cold. I have the electric heater going in the other room. I have not wanted to spring for the expensive ass oil fill yet. Still to the point where I only feel like heating one room because it's way cheaper. Not cold enough though where my feet are freezing going barefoot. Sold an ugly Christmas sweater. This came from the buyout stock. Sold for $5.63. The repricing strategy on that seems to have shaken a few things loose, which is fantastic. 10 ounces. Nice. Probably going to make $1 or $2 on the shipping there too. $1.75, something like that. Sold these here, Audio Technica. This was a nice sale yesterday. Lead wire for record needles. Basically, these are the wires to connect to your record needles. I've had these a while. They weren't listed, and I discovered that and then listed them. And they sold for $65 for these little 4 wires. Giant, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you're talking about the red mechanical robot that used to be back there somewhere, I sold that last year. Sold it twice last year, as a matter of fact. So I got a return and then somebody else bought it. Next up, I sold some matches. You all know the deal on these, I hope. It's not going to be quite long enough. She said this. Just need to make sure it stays under 4 ounces. $8.65. I mean, you have to admit, it is one of the most visually appealing and best well-designed thumbnails on YouTube today. Striking high definition. All right, sold a sewing pattern. Where are we? Louis Armstrong. Well, sorry, Louis. Simplicity 5348 Miss Dress. Looks like a pilgrim. Maybe that's why it's sold. It sold for like $5 and change. Oh, that low? Sold a piece of the Berlin Wall. New in the package, I guess you could say. I guess it's technically new, but it's an old wall in a new box. This came out of the free estate sale, and it sold for $12.45. I wonder if this is just going to go straight into this. I think it is. Oop. Nice thing about selling a piece of the Berlin Wall, customer can't say it arrived broken. Cameron, for somebody who's getting out of hard goods and clothing, you seem to be buying a lot of hard goods and clothing lately. Just saying. Sold a music box movement that plays "Oh Christmas Tree" or "Oh Tannenbaum," depending on your language of preference. $10. Still going. Makes life real easy. Just, if you've got a music box that you don't think it's worth selling, or it's broken or whatever, smash it, yank out the movement, list that on eBay. They're usually good for anywhere from $8 to $15. Some of them can be worth more depending on what they are, but it really depends. I have to admit, I do have a little bit of a sourcing itch, because I haven't purchased anything outside of when I was in Colorado, and a few things, a few postcard lots, mostly just to keep the postcards flowing. The postcards must flow. Oh. Sold Vigigame, Lord of the Rings on Xbox. Speaking of stuff I picked up in Colorado. All right, I'll just do this. We got this right there. It's perfect. I'll save that box. That's a nice 6x6x6. This is way heavy duty. Amazon. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Sold for $5, which I believe puts me into profit on that lot. No, I think I need to sell one more. sold this antique mitt. This came out of the free estate sale stuff, and it sold for $504. No, that's not right. $15. $504 is the shipping. And I think I'm just going to throw it in a poly bag. Ain't nothing going to happen to this thing that it hasn't already withstood. No, I'm not. It's not enough of an itch to fly across country. Although it's appealing, and I do want to go someday, but this is not the year. All right, let's do that patch. Take a break, send out some offers real quick. I'd love to sell this thing. This thing's been there forever. All right, moving on. Sold a mug. Cafe Vita. It's a local coffee place. Metal mug sold for $10. That'll work. Some readily available bubble wrap. I will be right back, I think. Yeah, I'll be right back. UPS needs to send me some more of these. I'm only down to 3 more boxes. Easy peasy. Ooh, wait, look at that. I don't like that StreamYard doesn't let you. There we go. Yeah, I figured it was the York show. Okay. Lots of 4-ounce and 8-ounce ships today. All right. Sold a lot of 2. I'm just going to leave them in this. Girly tavern candles. These are reindeers. You guys know the deal on the girly candles. I have talked about them many times. These are actually not. Are these girly? These are not girly. These are Saucony Vacuum Company, which is the vacuum mold, not the kind that scares my cats. Neither of the cats like the vacuum, but Buster is by far and away hates the way Windy Lou will sit on the couch and watch me vacuum from a distance, but tolerate it. Buster, first side of the vacuum, pew, he is like, it's like the tape gun. He's like, fuck this, I'm out. Wow, it's a buck difference if I can shave off 0.2 ounces. That seems worth it to me. If I can find my knife. Here's some scissors. That should work. Probably on the floor. What do you know? See if that did it. Still there. How is it still the same weight? That did the trick. It's a buck and change difference, interestingly. All right, we got, I think, 2 more to go. Yep, 2 more to go. Sold this vintage wood tension toy. It's one of these dogs. It's like, until the string goes back. Endless hours of fun. Endless, I tell you. I believe it's Fisher Price. Yeah, 1930s Fisher Price. Sold for $18. When did I list it? June of last year. That's how long it took. But it's not like it was in my way or anything, so it's fine. And I'm going to make some money on the shipping, like $4 on the shipping, so that's good. Why do I keep getting these damn errors? All right, we're on our last item. Which is some Hot Wheels. 4 of them. They're all motorcycles. guess that would have been easier. Those 4 little motorcycles came from Buys a Lot. I paid $2 a unit for that. The lot sold for $15.26. So make a little bit of money. Again, that was the worst buy of the year for me. I'm just going to drive that home. Make sure it ingrains on my own memory so that I never, you got to learn. I got to learn. You don't have to do anything. Well, folks, that's our last item of the day. So that's going to be it for me. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing. Assuming something sells, we have 2 items going out. So we are going to be back tomorrow. God doesn't have anything to do with it. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, I hope you all have fantastic days, respectively. And we shall catch each and every one of you on Flippy Flop. Peace out. Bye. Thanks, Davis. Bye.